The Kashmir Valley has remained on the list of places to visit of most intrepid travelers, even though the beauty of its land and people has for some time been tainted by violence and lockdowns. In fact, since 2008, the valley has had a lockdown every 2 to 3 years. During the lockdown that was imposed in August 2019, following the withdrawal of the special status of Kashmir, Kashmiris have had to face one of the most harsh lockdowns economically. Kashmiris were looking forward to a spring of hope this year, as they had wished that the tourists would begin to travel to Kashmir. Instead, like the rest of the world, Kashmiris were hit by the COVID-19 lockdown that is ongoing, as 8 of the 10 districts are still red zones with COVID cases spiking. The current lockdown is challenging because the needy have not recovered from last year's lockdown, and also because the needy in remote villages are finding it hard to source food because of mobility restrictions. In early May, United Sikhs received a message from Amritpal Singh of Srinagar after he heard that we were providing food rations to daily wage earners in Punjab. He asked, "Would you do the same for Kashmiris?" We said yes instantly. This meant we needed local volunteers to purchase and pack the food rations. We were helped by 15 local volunteers of the Guru Har Krishan Jeevan Jyot Society of Kashmir, who had lockdown passes and vehicles to navigate the rugged terrain. For a week from the 10th of May 2020, we distributed food rations to 145 needy Kashmiri families from 58 remote and rugged villages in 7 of the 10 districts of the Kashmir Valley. Our volunteers traveled some 800 kilometers, including COVID-hit areas, maintaining social distancing all the time. Each family received 2 months' supply of food rations that included flour, lentils, detergent, and other groceries valued at 3,500 rupees. Of these 145 families, 27 were widows and their children, and others were daily waged breadwinners. None of them had asked for help. It was their neighbor who alerted us to their needs. In the Baramulla district, one family declined to receive our food rations from our volunteers, saying, "We have enough," and pointed to a neighbor who they said was more needy. Our hearts melted when we heard that we had also distributed food rations to 2 families in the village of Shittisingpura, which was the scene of a bloody massacre 20 years ago, when 35 Sikh male villagers were lined up and killed by armed men. These killers haven't been found, and the villagers continue to live in the same village. More than 180 years ago, during a bad famine in the Kashmir Valley, Maharaja Ranjit Singh had delivered food to the needy of the valley that was collected from other parts of the Sikh Raj that he ruled over. We know that the 145 families to whom we provided food rations in May and many more will continue to need food for many more months to come, as the valley continues to see a spike in the cases. You may support our efforts in the Kashmir Valley and elsewhere by donating through the GoFundMe link on the screen. You may contact us to find out how you could volunteer or donate in any other way. ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕਾ ਖਾਲਸਾ, ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕੀ ਫਤਿਹ।